Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw the very cool looking Hawkeye from the new Avengers Endgame. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this, and to begin we're going to start out with his eyes first. We're just going to draw in the top of his eyelid. So draw two lines, and then right on the center here, we're going to curve down on the inside. And then on the outside, just gonna slant it down as well. And then now we can draw in the eyeballs. So right underneath, we just gotta draw like a little half circle. And then I'm gonna shade it in and leave a little bit of highlight. Alright, so those are his eyes, and then from there we're gonna draw in his eyebrow. So for his eyebrow, just kinda draw like a little bit of mean brow, just kinda go slanting up. And then on the back, just kind of slant it back down. And then on the middle here, we just kind of go up. So give it a little bit of a crease there. Okay, so then from here, we're gonna draw in the side of the face first before drawing the hoodie. So we just come across from the eye, right here, kind of slant it in, so that's gonna be his jaw. And then we'll slant it in to finish up the jaw, and then the chin, nice and wide. Alright, and then for his mask right here, this one's easy. We're just gonna draw just one little curve like this first, covering his nose, and then we're just gonna slant it out. And let's just go ahead and add in some details. Since we're up here, this one's easy. So we're just gonna slant in, and then come down, and then just come across. Alright, so that's his lower face, and now I can draw in the hoodie. So for his hoodie, we're gonna draw on the inside from side to side. Just kind of curve it around his eyes. And before we continue with the hoodie, let's just go ahead and draw his neck and shoulder first, since he's gonna be resting on it. So for his neck, we're just gonna come down. Then for his shoulders, we'll just come across, nice and wide. Alright, so now I can finish up the hoodie. So we're gonna continue with this line, just kind of wave it down. Just have a curve on the bottom here and just kind of touch the shoulder. Alright, and now on the top side here, same thing, this is gonna be the top of his head. Curve it around, and then same thing for the hoodie, we're just gonna come down. Could be a little bit wavy since it's just cloth. Come down and tuck it behind the shoulders. Alright, and then let's just go ahead and add some details. So I'm just gonna add in the border all the way around on the bottom. And then two more stripes up here. So I'm gonna draw two lines like this going toward his eyes, and then just give it some thickness. And then lastly, he's got one more on his forehead. So now let's go ahead and draw his body. So from his shoulder, pinch it all the way in, down to his waist. So this is gonna be his belt. So come across. And then for his belt, this one's easy. We just draw a little rectangle. And it's got a pretty big buckle here. So I'm just gonna draw two lines. And let's just go ahead and finish up the upper portion of the suit here. So we're gonna slant it out. It's gonna flare out a little bit and come back to the middle. Draw two lines coming down. And then just go out, give it a little angle, and just connect that. And we can add in a little bit of detail. So this one's easy as well. Just follow that line. Alright, so let's go back up and draw in some of the details on his chest here. He's got one big belt. This is his armpit right here. I'm just gonna go all the way across to the neck. And then we're gonna draw another one. So this is his belt. And then for the details in here, just come here, draw one line. And the buckle is kind of It's got a lot of little designs on it, so I'm just gonna draw 2 curves like this. Right here, come down and then angle it down. And then lastly, just 2 more lines up here. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the belt. And then right in the center, just gonna draw 1 line. And then right here, for his neck, just come down, that's gonna be his collar. Alright, and it's got some shoulder pads in here. It's a little bit tricky because it's behind his belt. So just come right here, just go out toward the armpit area. And then for the details, we'll go up, go across. And then same thing here on this little bar here. So we're gonna go up from here, slant in, and just go up. Alright, so now let's draw his arms, and here's his armpit. From the shoulder, come down, and the bicep, just gonna give it a little bit of a bump to his elbows right here. For his lower arm, it's really easy. We'll flare out, curve. This one's gonna come straight down and just close it off. And then his fist, little hook for the thumb, back of the fist, and then turn it, close everything off. Alright, and then the details here, from the armpit, just draw a little curve coming out and go back into the elbow area. And then it's got some straps here, so right on the wrist, I'm going to draw 1 more line for another strap. And then right here, I'll draw 1 more. And then in between, in the middle, I'm just draw 1 last one. Alright, so let's draw on the other side, and it's gonna be a little bit different because he's gonna be holding his blade. So from here, armpit area, the upper part is gonna be the same. Shoulder, and then here's the bicep, just a little bit of a bump. And then lower arm, we're gonna flare out. This one's gonna turn, this one's straight down, and then close it off. That's his wrist. Alright, so let's finish up the details up here, and then we'll draw his hand with the blade. So here's the armpit, curve, go back into the elbow. Again, 1 strap, and then 1 more up here. And then right in the center, just 1 more. Alright, let's draw his hand with the blade. So coming down here, this is gonna be his thumb. Just draw a little angle like this first. And then we're gonna curve it in. And then here's the palm. And then right here, just draw like a little box, little rectangle. Those are gonna be his other fingers. And then we'll add in a couple of lines. Alright, and then for the blade handle, from this point, it's just gonna come out. Just draw like a little rectangle in here, and we can add a little bit of detail. And then right here, we'll finish up the palm, just kind of go out. Alright, so that's the easy way to draw a hand holding some kind of handle. Alright, so let's finish up the blade, and I'll just draw like a little rectangle like this first. And then we'll just extend it because there's not a lot of details. We're just gonna go out. Same thing here. And just end this a little bit short because it's gonna be sharper on the tip. And then for the details here, I'm just gonna draw 1 line. And then I'm just gonna add some lines going this way. Alright, so that's his blade, and let's move on down to his legs. In the middle, just come down, just draw a little curve. And then for his legs, his thighs, we're gonna continue this. Come out, come in, back to the middle, come out to the side a little bit, and just kind of draw the same little angle. And this is gonna be his knee pad. Come across and pretty much a square. Alright, so let's draw on the other side. So here's his thigh, down, and turn, middle, come over a little bit, same thing. Close it off. Same square for the knee pad. And then we'll put in the details later. Let's just go ahead and finish up his legs. So flare out, curve, straight down, close it with a slight curve, and this is going to be a dome shape, curve, go out a little bit more on this side, close it, and just add in one little section on the bottom. Alright, same thing here, down, flare out, curve, straight down, close it with a slight curve, and then here's the dome shape, go out more on this side, close it, one section. Okay, so now we can finish up the details. Let's just start on the bottom, right here. Just draw a little angle, and then just give it some thickness. That's one. And then right in the middle here, I'm gonna draw another line, and the same thing. Just give it the same thickness. Same thing here, angle, same line, and in the middle, one more line. Alright, and then his knee pads right here, I'm just gonna draw two lines going this way. And then on the inside here, it's got some lines as well. So I'm just gonna draw like two bars. And then once you've drawn that, just move on to the other side and do the same thing. And that is it for this new version of Hawkeye from Avengers Endgame. Hope you guys like the way it turned out, and if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time.